Testing. Can't tell if it works. Yes, it does. Right. What are we going to do today? Clean up might be a good shout. Where's the iPad stand? Live chat. Where's the iPad stand? Where is iPad stand? I'm going to end up putting it on the engine. Oh, there it is. iPad. Go there. Right. Next, iPhone stand. I don't know what to do today. I may pull the brakes off this because they're sticking on. What's everyone's thoughts on that? Nope. Bit of a random one. Wasn't expecting to do this today. However, took it out for a spin earlier and the brakes were sticky. So I'm thinking maybe might be a good idea to check them out. Do we have space? Yes. No idea how long I'm going to go for tonight. I think I'm just going to strip these brakes down, lube them up a bit, and see if it fixes the problem, which means I get to take it for a little jaunt again tomorrow. Yay! Get to hear the noise. Still warm. This thing's gonna hold heat, something rotten. We're gonna have some issues with heat. Look how tidy my garage is. Fantastic. Right, Jack. Where is he? Make some room. Ah, I roll over the light. Oh, this car's getting heavier, guys. This car is getting heavier. Even without the glass in it. should put you on charge because I don't get a notification, do I? Also down on lights as well. The one side of the garage has decided it only wants 2 lights working, so I'm gonna have to fork out on some tubes at some point soon. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 12 there. 13, 14 altogether, is it? So that's gonna be cheap. To be fair, they've been going for the last 6 years, which ain't too bad. But it is starting to get a bit dark in here now. I'm going to lose sound for a second. Back. Shout out to the 8 of you that are here and saying nothing. Okay. Jack. Hey Mark. How the devil? I have good news for you. Hi Martin, battery's working a treat. Thank you very much. Muchos gracias. Greatly appreciated. Love the colours. Yes, Mark, clap your hands. My copyright dispute was withdrawn, so I'm allowed to use it again. Oh, god damn, this carving's so low. Let's take the bumper off. Make my life easier. There's an argument to be had here about having a quick release bumper, isn't there? If I'm going to have to take it apart every time. Excellent news. Yes, I'm... well, it was a little annoying because it features in a fair amount of the videos, so I would have had to go back and take it all out of them. But I'm quite pleased it was it was dropped. Otherwise, well, we couldn't have fun with it. I know it's everybody's favourite. That's why I put it on there. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So how's everybody's Friday? Is it Friday today? I don't know. I've been off for a week, so I don't know what I don't know what's going on. I don't know what day it is. What have I been up to? Apart from trolling you lot on April Fool's Day. That was funny. That was... I was laughing all day at that. Some of you fell for it hook, line and sinker. Oh, come on. Did I bring a spanner over here? Did you see me bring a spanner over here? did. It's right there, look. Yeah, headlights are pretty big, to be fair. As far as the car, Mark, I took it out for a spin earlier. Only up and down the road to test a few things. Last night I was out here till 1 o'clock. Might have been like 20 past 1 actually. Put in underseal on the rear arches. So that's all sealed, which, you know, I wanted to do that before taking it out on the outside. But can you join? Reese, how well do you remember the road? My road? How well do you remember it? Ping. My expensive piece of fiberglass. Very well, yeah. So I only take it down to the bottom of the road. You can pretend it's private because there's nothing going on. Nothing going on down there. And the only people that are going to dob me in are the locals. Are we on? No, we're not. Tell you what, whoever built this car done a good job. They set the height perfect for the jack to just slide under, as long as you take the bumper off. It's that loud. DVLA headquarters actually going to know what's going on. But to be fair, the old one used to be around the corner, so they could probably hear it. Surprisingly quiet, actually. I've got some video of it, and it's not louder than some of the other cars that go up and down the road, especially with the exhaust valve shut. I was pleasantly surprised, as was my missus. God forbid I make too much noise on the street. Put her to shame. Okay, up a little bit. Is that enough? Yes, it's enough. Oh. Right there. Oh, man, I'm getting old. I'm getting too old to be jumping up and down the floor. Yeah. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I've had some comments on the noise. Mostly positive. Nobody really, they don't complain, they just go, "You've been testing that car again, haven't you?" I was like, "Yep." What you gonna do about it? Car needs to be tested. Don't you know I'm doing something that's never been done before? Where have I been? So, I've got a bit of a story to tell everybody. I wanted to do some live streams this week, but I've had some issues with the house, which is also why you've had no videos. I've had a new boiler. I've had a new shower. My kitchen is full of mess because I've got rid of the shed. And so it means it's full of spiders as well. While we were doing all that, she decided it would be a good idea to paint the living room as well. And we've had the hallway and the landing plastered, and so that's where I've been. So that means I couldn't do the live streams, and I couldn't get on my computer to do the videos for last Monday. So I've done my little April Fool's prank on all of you. And hopefully, although I'm doing this just in case I can't, there'll be a video Monday. But if not, then we're going to do some live streams over the weekend. No, didn't need a new dishwasher. She's working fine. As pictured by the by my fancy rocker covers. Right, where's my gun? There's my gun. Pew pew. Oh, don't tell me that has been on. Dugga. 1, 2, 3, 4. If Mark isn't saying clap your hands right now, I'm disappointed in him. And 5. Am I big enough to ban people yet? Am I enough of a streamer to ban people if they don't behave? Because I reckon Mark not saying clap your hands after me counting to 4 is bannable. Missed that one. Get him out. 2, 3. Wow, these were loose. Maybe that's what the knocking was. Boom, boom, pew. Ban him, get him out. Treacherous. Don't you know we've got standards in here? We have high standards that you have to abide by. One of which, clap your hands. Well, that's not stuck. That's not stuck either. Excuse me. Thoughts, everyone? Why would brakes be sticking on? I bought it again. Yeah, bought it back. I couldn't just sell it. I'd buy it back. Let's get the back wheels off as well. Try them, is it? Yet again, some really useful builder decided to leave a big hole on the back here for me so I could stick my jack under and jack it up. In case you didn't know, I was talking about myself. Up she goes. Ping, 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 ping. Another big trouble with the back of this car. Where to put these axle stands. Ooh, stinks of exhaust down here. Funny that. How many axle stands am I putting in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap your hands. And drop. Donk. Too much sticky tape. Master still that handbrake pedal will stick down when the brakes are applied. Unless the pistons aren't returned or there are no sliders, then that's the only thing. It could be the master cylinder, but I'm inclined to believe it may be one of these brake calipers sticking. Maybe. I was hoping it'd be the front ones, but or one of the front ones, but these back ones are giving me grief. So maybe we'll have a look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really wish I had 4 stud wheels now. Donk. Oh, I'll bring you around to show you the mess I made under these arches yesterday. I love seam sealer. It's amazing. Although, I imagine it might be a bit of a spoiler for you guys. Even though I know you lot probably don't care. It's the same OG people in here. Oh, that's sticky. It's in gear. Handbrake's off. Not in gear. Oh, sticky brake. And this side, well, they're not bad. It's probably just a diff. Clap your hands. What happened to my leg and shoe? They're used. It's not handbrake grease, the handbrake's off. And it was when I was driving as well. Ah! Maybe it was a handbrake. Loosen the handbrake off a little bit, maybe. Also, who asked if I would be doing burnouts in this thing? Why would I ruin such a fantastic car? Right, let's bring you over here. I'll show you my my work of art. It did get a little bit tighter, yeah, just a little bit. But when I was driving it, it definitely drifted. I don't think I've ever drifted ever. Oh, look at the mess. Look at the mess. It started off all nice and neat with black stuff, but then I ran out, so I ended up putting the paintable stuff on it. So, let's have a look at this brake then, is it? Bring it over here. This rear screen is getting in my way. Really annoying. The sooner this goes for paint, the better. And get it out of here. Right. Put you there. So, with the handbrake off, you can hear it sort of grabbing, but it's not helped that it's attached to the diff and drive shaft, and there's a bit of play, not play, but stiffness in it. Definitely out of gear. If I pull the handbrake on, tight. If I put the handbrake off, it's off, but you can kind of hear it. And the thing is, on this, the handbrake is in there. It's nothing to do with the brakes, which are leaking a little bit. Yeah, I might take the handbrake is a bit sloppy, yeah, but the handbrake is in here, and the problem is with the foot brake. So it's all fluid stuff, which is only the 4 calipers. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll wait. We get a little bit of a weep from this one. Need to redo this one again. It sucks. And if I remember correctly, these are 16. Hands. Well, it can't be a seized caliper because now they're all moving. So it's not seized permanently. It's just a. It's obviously just a intermittent problem. But the more I drove it, the more they stuck on. It is a 16. Why did I do one tighter than the other? Yeah, it's 4 pots on the front, and these haven't got sliders either. They're Brembos. They're like I don't know, 2 pots then, if you wish. But obviously the pads could still be stick in because they're not sliding properly. Yeah, exactly. 2 pots. 2 pots. I've also got to repaint these calipers. I may have got underseal on it, or on both of them, and they don't suit the colour I want to paint the car. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same resistance. These are quite tight though. Maybe we grease them up. Let's grease them up. Always put grease on the pad face. Oh, now I can't get it back in. That was a joke, by the way. Don't do that. What the heck are pots? I'm pretty sure the pot I know is the kind you're talking about. So the pots are how many pistons it has. I won't be able to show you in this. But, well, I could. Can you see that? So you've got one pot there, another pot there. They both squeeze each pad. You can get calipers with just one pot one side and then sliders, and it pulls them both together. Or you can have two pots which both act individually from the same feed, or you can have 4 pots where you've got 2 each side, which is what I got in the front. Okay, back on. This one smells of brakes. Understood, excellent. We've learned something today. Wasn't a total waste of time. Have I caught? No. If I remember correctly, I struggled to get these on last time. Where's the oil? Ah, there you go. If you put it on properly, you have less problems. I'm fairly certain, only fairly certain, I didn't put a one-way valve in the brake lines. Oh, I get distracted so easy. That's not tight. Go to war, go to war. What was I singing last night? The Cranberries, I think. It was a good Cranberry song. I can't remember what song it was now. Obviously not that important. I could do with another. I could do with a helping hand to bleed these brakes. Actually, anybody know where I can get a good bleeder? Something I can use by myself and don't have to drag my poor missus out here to help me out with my stupid car-related games. Do 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 do. Go to war, go to war. Oh. Where are all my punches gone? That'll do. Oh, this desk is beginning to become unruly. I'm almost ashamed of it. Almost. Not 100% yet. Hopefully this hammer will do, because I can't find my other ones. do it stance and stuff. Be prepared to hate YouTube though. Oh, these brakes are in a stupid place. Two tribes go to war. Thank God for that, they come out easy. One pin. Oh. Put the little baby pin back in with it. Oh, oh, 2 pin. Nice. Now we're gonna get them out. Give them a tap, 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 tap. Oh, I'll tell you what I've done today. My old man's got a caravan, and he's got a lock on it that goes around the wheel, and it doesn't go around the wheel. It goes through one of the spokes into a big threaded bar inside the on the axle. So you've got your alloy wheel, and then you stick this thing on there, and then you use a special key, like a lock-in nut key thing, to put it in. And he lost that, and it's like 3 inches into the hole that you're allowed. Try getting them out. Worst job I've ever done in my life ever. Somebody wants to Google it. They're called Alco, I think, ALCO. And I was ridiculously impressed with it. If you try to steal that caravan, you deserve it if you manage it. Tappy tap tap. Ping. Oh, okay. I didn't grease these up. Doink. Ew. Crusty. Put it in the right way. It's a good start, kids. What's the address? Angle grinder. I took an angle grinder. I took a drill. Ended up drilling most of it out. And eventually, I hit it so hard that the circlip fell out. So I was able to turn it. Absolute cracker of a lock, though. I was well impressed. Come on, pad, get out. Look at all that crust. That can't be... Did I put that on there, maybe? I can't have put that crust on there, surely. Either way, we'll clean it off. Outside? Who's going to remember which is outside and which is inside for me? Because I'm bound to forget. let's take the cap off the master cylinder. Not master cylinder. This thing up here. What's it called? Reservoir. I got it in the end. Yeah, still after recommendations for a brake bleeding kit, my guys. One that I could do myself. Well, exactly. I'm not doing anything else. Chris, feel free to offer up some solutions to a problem that manifests itself after you press the brakes. I can take it back off again, I'm gonna. Let's take it back off. Oh, you're not even looking at it. Outside. I thought it was all on camera so you could keep track of it. Sent me a nice one, Reese. I'll check it after this. Is it any good? Can I do it by myself? Can I do it all by myself? What did you say, Chris? What's the solution? Tell me what the solution is. Do 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 do. And I'm not going to the what? Yeah, which caliper? They're all loose. Okay, all calipers are loose. Which caliper should I fix? Oh, I think, that's the glue that holds this on. It come off that one. Okay, gotcha. So obviously this one's overheated because the glue has come off. Let's clean it up and put it all back together. I got nothing else to do. I thought you said that one you're on was getting tighter over time. None of them are getting tighter. It's just getting more and more stuck as I was when I was driving it. I don't know which one was which because I was too excited playing cars, so I didn't check which wheel was sticking on. What size are we? Not that big. Two tribes go to war. Oh, I just realised my small set for this is has been borrowed, so I'm probably not going to be able to get these off. Yeah, I like you, Reese. I feel like going to bed because I was up early in the morning doing that stupid caravan lock. T20? I think they're not T20s, they'd be T25s. Damn it! The one I can't find. Anyone know what my T25 is? Live stream tomorrow, cleaning the garage. Cleaning up the mess. Or I could cheat. I'm up for chin. Let's cheat. Oops. Alan Keys. When are we going to see some paint? So the score with the paint is the guy that's painting it has got a T25 in the shop as it stands. The T25 is I'd say probably about 75% there. This ain't gonna work. Let me get my other one. Yeah, the T25 is about 75% there. So when that's done, he has space in the workshop. Space that I have reserved. So, the answer is when the guy finishes the T25. Some muppet got paint on these. Yeah. There's also the issue of, do you remember the intercooler that we remounted? And I said I'm gonna put it on pause until I get some metal. Well, I got the metal and I never finished it, so we'll probably do that this weekend. That's another job that has to be done before paint. What else do we need to do? So I was going to underseal everything as well, but I might do that after paint. I don't know, what's everyone's thought? Should I underseal it before or after? Because my thoughts were mainly in regard in the bits under the sill here. Those bits under the sill will have the undercoat on it, so I was thinking paint first and then undercoat over the paint, because it's raptor liner stuff. Or do I do the undercoat first and then paint over the raptor liner? Bear in mind, it's to do the raptor liner, it means I've got to do all of underneath as well. And I'm kind of putting it off because it's a horrible job. The underneath is good enough to to live another couple of years. And I want it painted. Exactly, before or after. I see chat is equally as decisive as I am, because originally I was going to do it before. Then the guy said, when that T25's done, you can turn up. So I was like, ooh, paint soon. Let's get all the important jobs done. Ow. But the more time goes on, the more I think, maybe I should do it first. But then again, I don't care about doing it second either. Undercoat later. You guys are no help. Yeah, I'm worried about that raptor liner because from what I've seen, it's very good, but it's so good at trapping. It's so good at, if there's water under it, it's so good at trapping it that you don't even know the car is rusting until there's a big hole there and it's rusted from underneath. I think underseal it in the past. Well, yeah, I would have liked to have done it before. So put it this way, right? We've also got to do under here with a raptor liner in here. And I've only got one tin of raptor liner, so I've got to do it all at once. So if I'm doing in here, and I'm doing under here, I'm doing it all at the same time. And if I'm doing all of that, I might as well do all under the car as well. So, do I do it before it goes for paint, or after it goes for paint? Bear in mind, after, I can always, tape up the edges and make sure that it doesn't get anywhere. And before paint, it's his problem if I get any on the outside that he's gonna sand off. How nasty am I? Question is, do I file a bit of these off? I think I might. File or noisy machines? That's sort of my my attitude, Mark, is I don't think it matters, and if I get round to doing it before it goes, then great. If I don't, then no big deal. I suppose I really should be asking the painter, shouldn't I? He's probably the best person that can give me the answer. I'm just keen not to miss out on a spot, because if he says bring it down tomorrow, I want it ready. I don't want to be going, oh yeah, right, it'll be there in a week or so. Let me underseal it first. Oh my God, this garage is. It's not the garage, it's my desk. Needs a sorting. He's only going to say after. Why would he say after? I'm so glad that you guys haven't got a clue what you're talking about either. Right, give these a skim. Mind your ears, guys. This should slide in. See, it's tight. It is tight. That's difficult to get in. I don't know whether it's my problem or... Ding ding. I did warn you. I did say mind your ears. I'm going to do it again. Mind your ears. Doesn't fit. Right, okay, I think these back calipers are definitely a problem. As they're getting hot, they're sticking on. Oh, come on now, behave. With what do you clean your nostrils after all that grinding? One of my favourite things to do is standing in the shower, blowing my nose out of one nostril at a time. You should see the stuff that comes out of it. It's a pain going on and off, that's all. It's only 2 bolts. It'd be easy if I had one of those battery ratchets. Similar to the one that I asked for Christmas time that nobody bought me. My parents, I said, or they said, what do you want for Christmas? I went, oh, do you know what I'd really like is one of those battery ratchets. Doesn't matter, it could be a cheap one. It's, you know, I don't want it to be a mega expensive one. And they went, oh, okay, good to know. Did I get one? No. And I still haven't bought my own either, so I suppose I should buy my own. Don't be so tight, innit? Or you lot could join Patreon, start giving me money every month, and I can use that money to buy new tools. Right, okay, I'm going to skim this one as well, just to make sure. Mind your ears. I've already skimmed this one. This is a case of some monkeys been here before. That monkey is me. Right, okay, there's loads of room there now. Let's put these back in. Bad news for you lot now is you're not going to find out if this worked. First you'll know is if I live stream tomorrow. Oh, metal fillings. There it goes. I do like these Nissan calipers. They're quite neat. Yeah, it was a ghost town before Patreon. We got 2 OGs on the in the Patreon anyway. They get loads of updates. They're my personal sounding board whenever things go wrong. I'm sure Eric will be along soon when the time zone is more favourable. I did see Martin earlier. Yo, Josh. What up, dog? What is up, my dog? Right. These they they do slide in and out. It's these pins, isn't it? It's going to be the pins. What an idiot. Oopsie. £10 if you can guess what I just did. You'll never guess unless you could see. I'll tell you. I pushed the pad over too far, so now it's under the spring. There you go. Try again. Try again. No harm, no foul. I got nothing better to do. She's still decorating inside, making cakes. So I might as well disappear out the garage, innit? Why would I go anywhere else? My dog. What up, dog? These seem to slide very easy now, so I'm calling this a win. If anybody wants to fight me, come at me, bro. My cowboy knows no bounds. Josh. Gotcha. We had a little chat about the April Fool's prank yesterday, earlier even. Mark, I honestly don't know what the score is. I don't know, like, so those shorts that I started doing, I thought that would help because everybody's going on about these shorts and how they get millions of views just because they're only like 30 seconds long and all this sort of stuff. That just hasn't worked, and it was nuking the views on my it was nuking the views on the videos. So like average, I'd say a good video gets about 1,000 views over a couple of weeks. Within the first day or so, normally about 4 to 5, maybe 600. And these the videos in between me starting those shorts and me stopping those shorts, we're doing like, I don't know, 400 if that. Now I know they might not be, you know, good content because I'm doing a lot of boring stuff at the moment. But I don't know, the shorts seem to just kill the videos. So I stopped. Thing is, I've already got a video of it doing skids from a year ago, and while that is one of the better videos I've got, or not the better videos, they're all terrible videos. I don't know why you guys watch them, but it still doesn't get much more. You know, it just doesn't get the traction. I don't know. YouTube just doesn't like my my content for whatever reason, and it's obviously something I'm doing wrong. I just don't know what it is. Curse you, YouTube. It is an enigma. Am I still on the forums? The only forum I've ever really been on was one for that coupe, Renault Online. That died. Oh, it's still tight, see. But it should be right. Yeah, Renault Online. Clio Sport, which I'm still on, but it's full of a bunch of, I don't know. How can't you watch this? Easy, people just don't. I need some master of thumbnails to create all my thumbnails for me or something. Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm holding out for. To be fair, is waiting for it to be for it to be finished. Hopefully, paint will help. Once all these are done, like if I had a spot to take the car and do donuts, I would now. But I just don't have a space. The only space I've got is in the garden. You've seen that. I can do about 30 meters of skid. The only other place then is down the bottom of the road, but it's a bit of a risk, to be honest. In fact, it's a big risk, especially if I'm doing donuts. So when it was on the trailer, I can't remember if I told you guys, but it was on the trailer the other day. It went to the painters. I couldn't get a painter here, and the ones that did come here wouldn't coat. Let's move over to the other side. Yeah, so it was on the trailer. Oh, my back. And when I got up to the place that is eventually going to paint it, the guy's got a big sort of, it's an industrial estate. So there's this big space in front of his lockup, or in front of his space, where I was like, oh, it would only take 2 minutes to take this car off and do a load of donuts. But we were short on time, so that's what you get for talking too much. Right, where are we going to put you now? Down the dark side. Massive 2-car garage. Fills it with so much junk. There's no space to do anything. Right, what about there? You can get up close and personal with me. Look. You'll probably have my my face in shot a lot now. My face in shot a lot now. Oh. Nice hole. Holy moly. Ah. Are we still there? Yes, we are. Right. What did I do first last time? Pins out. Told you my head would be in it, didn't I? Oh, that's so good, that is. Nice. Easy to remove pins. That's the one bad thing about Brembos, is these things get seized solid. And now I've said that, I've jinxed myself, haven't I? So yeah, I nearly took it off the trailer when I went for paint. Do a couple of skids in the industrial estate, but ran out of time. Come on, hit it. Hit it. There it goes. Ran out of time and just ended up bringing it back because we had to take the trailer back and all that. But it did cross my mind. Brakes today. So Panda, I took the car out, and the brakes were sticking on. Now I have these lines in here are new, so I don't know if I've done something wrong, not bled it properly. Cannot bleeding brakes cause them to stick on? I don't think they can. But the brakes were sticking, so we're opening all of them up because we've got nothing better to do, and just seeing if we can loosen them all up, make sure that there's make sure that they're all loose, make sure they're all moving, and lap times. Chris, this industrial estate is, for a start, it's in Wales. They're all quiet. Second of all, it's up the valleys, so it's even quieter. And third of all, they'd probably be more worried about the bin dippers going picking stuff out of the bins than me doing donuts in a car park. But I take your point. I can be patient. I can wait. Right. How are we looking? Oh, where's that one come from? That one's come from in there. You go back in there. So on the other side, this was see these are peeling off. This sort of backing plate, anti-squeal stuff. The other one actually fell off. So I don't know if it was the other one that it was getting hot that it actually burnt the glue or melted the glue. But as you can see, I've already been here. I don't know if you can see that. Got to wait for the iPad to catch up. Yeah, there you are. You can see it. Outside there, inside there. So all I done on the other one was clean up these runners with the wire wheel, which I've got here, and trim a bit more off those pads and hopefully let them slide a bit easier. See if that fixes the issue. Sorry, should have given you a warning. Too slow. Watch your ears. Or watch each other's ears. Because you struggle to watch your own. Yes, I like rubbish jokes. Going back to forums, yeah, the only forums I'm on Driftworks. I say I'm on Driftworks. The car is on Driftworks. Nobody talks much on there. Clio Sport every now and then. I'm on Clio Sport because that McGann shares a lot of parts with the Clios. But again, none of them seem to be interested. There was initial interest, but apart from the trouble with forums is you say people, oh, I'm going to put this V8 in a Ford Focus, and they go, oh, that'll never happen. You're going to have this problem and this problem and this problem, and once you get over all those problems, like I have, people go, oh, I'm not interested anymore. Well done, good job, and that's the end of it. Even though you get the odd one or two people that are that are still interested, so you get a following there. But most of them, you look on YouTube, the most my metrics come from is me posting like mad on Facebook. So like I think it's something I've got like 40% traffic from external sources, and of that 40%, yeah, I've never had a clue, by the way. It's my claim to fame on there. But yeah, I post like mad on Facebook. That gets a lot of traffic. Other than that, the only other one is MIG Welding Forum. That's a good forum. I tried piston heads, but I just got shouted off there. We've spoken about that before. If you want to go and look on piston heads, search for the thread on piston heads. It's just chaos. Anyway, mind your ears. I'm gonna clean this up. That one. Inside. These are probably going to rattle now they're so loose. I'd rather rattling than sticky bricks. Again, mind your ears. This is a bit ghetto. What's a bit ghetto? They are Brembo pads. I've had to do this to like any caliper you could ever imagine. Trust me, it's fine. As long as they move freely in there, that's all you need. Am I doing this because I want to do it or because life is a popularity contest? Well, it's not one or the other, is it? I'm doing it because I want to do it, but I also want the car to get the recognition I think it deserves. See you, Clockhead. I have a specialist friend. He's a Reynolds specialist. Not much help on these. Yoink. And yoink. Specialists. Specialists, I find, they're flavour of the month for a while, and then something happens, and then everybody hates them. It's the same on all forums everywhere. It's the same on all car scenes, really, I imagine. So once you get somebody gets popular, starts making a mega bucks off everybody. Yeah, I'm sure it will come, Chris. It's just in the meantime, isn't it? It's a lot of work to do all of this. I don't think it's appreciated a lot of the time how much work goes into making videos and stuff. And I'm no editor, so it takes me a long time to do a lot of this stuff. I do it because I want, like I said, I want the car to get the recognition. So if it gets the recognition, it makes life much easier when Well, not much easier. It makes it that much more rewarding when you do get it. Did I scare Josh away with the grinding of the calipers? He's gone all quiet. In the ghetto, in the ghetto. How much do I work on this car daily? Depends what day it is. What do you want? Do you want to know, like, on average, or? Because like I'll go like, I don't know, 2 weeks without doing anything on it because I'm lazy. But like today, I've pretty much been on it since 12 o'clock today. Because I've been off today, so it's I've been off all week, but house stuff. Today I managed to find some time, so I've been doing, on average, I reckon about 4 hours a day. But that 4 hours, like I said, I've been working on it from 12 today till, what's the time now? Well, that's 11 o'clock, nearly 12 hours today. On and off. So it's, call it 10 hours today, in between food and all that. But it's the first time I've worked on it all week. So, you know, it works out. On a normal week, I'll come out here every night after work, because I work from home. And do a bit, an hour or two. Most of the work is done on the weekend though, where I'll spend all day doing stuff. Oh, that one's much freer. It's not enough, no, I know. Right, vote. There's 9 people in here. That means I should get 9 responses. And we'll go with, do we strip the front ones down as well, just to clean them up? Because this one is nice and smooth-ish. Clunk, clunk. Yeah, this one's free. I'll go check the other one again now, but... In the ghetto. Oh. Right, let's do the front ones. Like I said, got nothing better to do. You lot can hang around. Oh, you lot can hang around as long as you want. I'm doing this. I got nothing else to do. So you might as well join me. Oops. Let's put you this side instead. These ones, I bet I won't be so lucky. Guaranteed they're going to be seized. In the ghetto. Damn it, Josh, you got that song stuck in my head now. In the ghetto. I might shave these pans down as well, just to really annoy people. Oh, and these are Allen keys. Poo. What size Allen keys? That size. In the ghetto. Should we try just taking them out first? Tappy tap, tap, tap. Tappy tap. Let's put you over there. Out of the way. Go on, going grey. Or is that just dust? This is tight. Oh, it gets tight in a spot. It might be this one. It might be this one. Oh! Who asked me how have I got a hole in my top in my trousers? That's how. That is how it happens. This is why I'm hot. Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop. Bop, 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 bop. Who's Mazza? That's all I got to say to that. I watch Rob Dam every now and then. A lot of his stuff is I can't be bothered with a lot of his stuff, but some of it is really cool. I love his 4-rotor RX-7. Am I tightening now or loosening? Loosening or tightening? Always tighten it first, see? Loosen the bolt there. I can't find my ratchet. Hey Patrick. Who, Rob Dam? I can't work him out. He's like a part-time. Well, he's not a part-time YouTuber, is he? He's like, I don't know. He doesn't seem to care about video quality. It's just camera, show you what you're doing, and he gets loads of views for it because the car is cool. But like, I'm on about the sort of you know, like Jeff builds at home and mighty car mods to some extent. There's a guy I watch called Alex Cross, Chris Dupree. If he's in the chat, don't tell him I give him a plug. You know, people like them, they're doing. They get some decent views for the same sort of stuff, which all comes down to the sort of you know, what's different about my content. But I'm not bitter about it or anything. Before anybody mentions anything, I'm not bitter at all. It's just I'd like it to make a bit more sense, is all. Yeah, Alex is funny, isn't he? He's well, I said he's got a little bit less funny lately. He seems to have gotten a bit more serious lately, but I don't know whether it's because he mentioned he's got a lot of house stuff on. So I don't know whether he's a bit like me. He's had enough, and he's just doing car stuff to keep his mind off things. Ooh. Like he's building something he's not even aware of, yeah. That's tight. Ding ding. Which one was which? Did anybody see? Because I didn't. I need a retaining thing on this. It's annoying. Oh, we've got a bit of a weep on this one, look. Oh no, we haven't. Sticky from before. B is for build. Oh. B is for build. I've watched his 2 Lamborghini series. But he gets Oscar to do all the work for him. He cheats. There's a weepy cylinder in here somewhere. I do like summer beers for Bill's so I like the burnt out Hurricane done. I like the jump bacan or whatever he's calling it now. That's pretty cool, different. I quite enjoyed the Mustang. Didn't care about the M5 that they'd done. Oh, and the only reason I started watching him was because of that V10. V10. That BMW V10. What's it called? The old Nissan thing. Datsun 350Z, is it? No, 270Z. Oscar is the champ. Yeah, Oscar does all the work. My missus even comments on that. When I'm watching it, she's like, "Does he do anything? Oscar does all the work for him." And I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much." Right, okay, one of these is leaky. I think it's this top one. 270, that's it. Where's the leaky in from? Oh, around the seal, eh? That's not good. I tell you what, these front brake calipers would be more problems than they're worth. More problems than they're worth. Would not recommend. PFI. I watched PFI do. I started watching them do that S2000 that they were rebuilding that had been completely butchered by a previous builder. That was pretty good, but that wasn't PFI. That was somebody on the PFI channel, and but I don't know what happened to that. I stopped getting it in my feeds. I only watch that PFI guy when he's on Cletus doing the races. I also watch Cletus as well, mainly because he's got ridiculous cars. And I love Leroy and Ruby. Everybody should love Leroy and Ruby. And if you don't know who they are, go and find out. Hell yeah, brother. It's alright, he's quite annoying, Cletus is. I know it's an act that he puts on, but it's... There's only so much Florida man you can take in it. But some of the content he comes up with is brilliant. Like, I love watching the drag racing and stuff. Even though I've never been into drag racing, so I can sort of give him credit for that. He's got me into a drive-in thing that I was never initially bothered by. I really should get a ratchet, shouldn't I? Yeah, I seen that. That was pretty cool. Although I don't, it's pretty cool, but I don't see the big deal about, like, they could do it anytime they wanted, really, if they just take the two cars to Bradenton or something. They didn't need to do it at the what was it, Texas Freedom Factory, something, I don't know. Some American units. Right. That slippery slides in there nicely now. No, it doesn't. What's he catching on? I think I scared Josh away. He hasn't come back, has he? Oh, no, that's okay. Right, that's good. Yeah, I know they've tried it before in the past, but I mean, like I said, they could just, if they wanted to, they could go to Bradenton at any time, any day of the week, and do it because the two cars are capable of doing it, and they've proved that the two cars are capable of doing it before. So, all I'm saying is they could have done it before. Still cool that they've done it though. Tappy tap. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Flux. Is it this one maybe that is all tight? Do I follow Sarah and Tune? No, is she's the one that does. She's got focus content, doesn't she? I have seen her advertised, or not advertised, recommended on Facebook, but not Facebook. What am I talking about? I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I've been up early. I haven't been up this early in ages. On YouTube. All tits, no personality. And that's what I kind of worried about. But I'm not one to judge people. Well, I am one to judge people, but that's why I haven't watched it yet. She does some things to it. Some things, eh? I mean, you know there's websites on the internet that'll give you that anyway, don't you? You don't need to go to you don't need to go to YouTube. But if you got them, flaunt them. I would. I certainly would. I can tell you something for a fact. The people that do better, the thumbnails that do better in the YouTube car sort of thing are the ones with women. The women in the thumbnail. It's like an automatic click. So as long as your content isn't total rubbish, you may get subs from it. I think we may have found the problem, guys. This one. Do you think this is the issue? What more could you want? Money. Money be nice. Money so I can do things to the car. Ding. Right, that inside one needs a shave. Josh, is he still here? Look away. Mind your ears. Not finished yet. Yeah, time. Time would be great. Can you buy time? Buying time. So, you still need money then, though, don't you? Where can you get time for free? Did I find a paint shop? Yes, I did. Chris, if I need to use a hammer, there is a problem. Also, my hands aren't made of ham. I would dearly love somebody to go and get me a ratchet right now. I'm too lazy to go and get one myself. Hammer is the solution to a lot of problems. But I still maintain that if I'm hammering this in, there is an issue somewhere. This time, guys, this time. Hopefully this one's the problem, because if it is the problem, then we're all good tomorrow. Then we can, tomorrow, maybe try and find the source of the knocking. Got a little elf somewhere. Tap, tap, tap in a way. With a hammer. Oh. Was this one? Yes. That's better. Look, no hammer. No hammer. I laugh as well because that means I get more content and you guys will watch. And all of this gets monetized. Winning. Tappy tap. Ooh, pardon me. Chinese. Homemade Chinese. Where's my punch? Ugh. I'm sitting on it. Tap. She's home. Pin number 2. Oops. And a compliment of the missus today. She said, "Oh, that car's not as loud as I thought it would be." Compliment, guys. That means I'm allowed to drive it wherever I want, whenever I want. exceeded expectations. Oh, it's tight. I'm convinced it's these front brake pads, these front brake calipers. One more to go. Tight. 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 Right, back to the start. Ugh. We're going back to the start. Oh, how did I get you in there? On the head. V8. Click. What's clicking? Oh, my elbows. The torque wrench. The torque elbows. The torque wrench. I don't need no torque wrenches. I got my elbows. Oh, this one's much looser. Is it that one over there that's the problem then? You mean this one? I don't know whether to go stickerless. Stickerless is cool because, you know, wolf in sheep's clothing and all that. Do 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 do. It does have a code name on my files in the house. It's all it's all ST400. Dee 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 dee. Well, I mean, the big old intercooler in the front is a bit of a giveaway, surely. I'm open to having a giveaway. The side exit is a bit of a giveaway. Well, having a big screaming V8 sticker on the front of it, I don't know what else could be. I don't know what other options I have. And the big V8 stickers are chavvy, aren't they? Okay, that one came out fine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The side exit is pretty, quite unique. And I tried this last time and it didn't work. Yeah, the side exit is quite unique. So that's kind of the, if you know, you know sort of thing. Yeah, I think intercooler, side exit. The spoiler's pretty. The spoiler's going to be pretty unique as well. I could put V8 in the spoiler, I suppose. But again, we're bordering on chavtastic then. There is a limit. Do 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 do. Breaking the law, breaking the law. The flames, it shouldn't shoot flames. Shouldn't. Because it's on standard management. Eventually, it will. I'm a realist. Where is it? Where is it? There you are. Oh, nice. Some chimp painted over these. Ah! Guess I didn't catch it. I keep being told to buy a standalone ECU. I've already got one. I got an OMX 710 in the house. That thing runs on an OMX OMX 500, is it? Oh my god, this top one will not catch. But I don't want to use OMX on this. I'd rather use. I quite like the look of the Haltech. I also quite like the look of the Link. Have I twisted this? I have, haven't I? Twisted when it fell, guys. Twisted when it fell. I've heard of Cyvex, not really had much to do with them. Not looked into them much. What's going on with this? Untwist yourself. Was it already twisted? I guess it was. Do 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 do. Right then. Spacers on this as well. I need bigger spacers because this stupid wide body kit has made the made the wheels tuck in too much. If anybody ever wants to do an RS swap on a Focus, don't bother, by the way. Totally not worth it. Does look good. It's not worth the effort. ST170s look good enough as it is, in my very humble opinion. My humble and experienced opinion. It is a bit naff, but I mean, the it doesn't matter at the end of the day, does it? Because you can run wasted spark, and it's just as efficient. It's not as power efficient, like, you know, electrically efficient, but Doesn't waste any fuel, as far as I'm aware. I really need disc detainer screws on this, don't I? But I didn't have any drills. Bow, no, no, no. I could put one of the wheel bolts on, couldn't I? That would be a good idea. Don't know what I've done with them. There they are. Oh, we're down to 4. Bless me. Nope, not enough. Need a washer. Can't be bothered, we'll get one. I'll have to suffer. But why? If you want sleeping cylinders, buy a smaller car, smaller engine. What's it catching on then? Nothing. Just the way I'm holding it. Okay. Right, that one's pretty good. What about this one? That one is also pretty good. Tappy tap. That way? No, that way. Get tired, guys. Yeah, I still have got that in the plans. It's not my car though, so I basically told the guy I will do it, and but he needs to. Obviously, the car isn't like outside worthy. Neither is this one because it's. I don't know if you guys have seen, but it's missing the front screen. So basically, I need to demote the Megane outside, so I can have both project cars in here. Even though the Megane is technically still a project car. Don't listen to me, I'm being nasty. Do 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 do. But yeah, when we've got space, probably when the focus goes for paint, we'll have a bit more space. We'll juggle things around, and we'll have we'll get him to bring down the Toyota. Trouble is, he lives in London, so it's a fair way. It's a fair old journey to bring down a clapped out old Toyota. Nice. Couple of tappy taps. I think this one was okay. just as tight as the other one. Yeah, I know. Everybody loves an AE86, doesn't they? I started watching a guy on, some Irish guy, I can't remember his name now. Something to do with beans, maybe? I can't remember. Beans are ringing a bell. And he had an AE86, and they rescued it from a, I say rescued it, they pulled it out of a, well, grass. But I stopped watching him because, I don't know, I get bored very easily. And I know I really should start supporting smaller YouTubers like myself. I hate calling myself a YouTuber. I'm so pompous. See, you mentioned all-wheel drive. I'm actually tempted to get. I've got that other Focus out there. I'm tempted to four-wheel drive that. I want to do four-wheel drive donuts. Four-wheel donuts are better than two-wheel donuts. Well, that was a waste of an evening. You can be a pedantic as you want. 86. It's an AE86 because the 8 and the 6 are right next to each other. This thing's got a knock as well from somewhere. I don't know what it is. Might have something to do with the shock bolts not being in, but I can't see that being a problem going up and down the road. You know these, see Mark, we've got this thing right here. It's called a tablet. You can take it with you. So, and you can watch people online as well. So you could have taken this while you went to clean up. Fun times. As long as you didn't clap your hands. I don't care what they call it. They're Japanese, I'm Welsh. It's an 86. The Americans call them Miata, or an MX-5 a Miata. I call it an MX-5. So, I don't care. Shot in 4 times into his hands, and because he said 4 times, he had to clap. It's the law. I suppose we could press the brake now and see if any of them get stuck. Unos, Miata, whatever you want to call it. It's an MX-5. Just like it's an 86. Right. Push the brake. Let go of the brake. All wheels. Oh, get. It's tight, but then it loosens up. Oh, dear, dear. Yeah, I know, Chris, but I don't care. It's called an MX-5. I is not Japanese. I is not American. Therefore, It's an MX-5. And an AE86. This brake is stuck on. This brake is stuck on. It's this one. How is that pressurized? Maybe. Blub, 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 blub. How is turning the ignition on going to help it release? How is turning the ignition on going to help it release? I can't turn the engine on, it's too loud. It is 11:45. Unless the ABS. Maybe it's the ABS. Boo! So tempted to go one more. Loose-ish. Tight. Tight, tight, tight. I said turn the ignition on would do nothing because it's not it's only the ABS module that's in the run. And I'm not even sure if that's plugged in. Yes, it is plugged in. I think it's this do it for the views. And do it for all 8 of you. I don't want to rebuild those calipers. 7 now, Mark. Somebody disappeared when I said I wouldn't start the engine. Why is that caliper seizing then? I don't want to rebuild it. Shall I? I brought it on myself, yeah. I know. Oh, I didn't have those dump valves plumbed in. That's why it wasn't making soo-too-too noises. Oh, yes, I have. Never mind. Just not very loud soo-too-too noises. Catch up, iPad. Yeah. Should I? Oh, look at that. Maybe that's why. That's better. Yeah, should I take these calipers off, get them sent away to a company to redo them and then powder coat them the colour that I want, because I don't want red anymore. And maybe have it as a rolling shell for the painter, because I think I'm going to take the engine out anyway. I want to put a 6-speed on it. Is it lots of money? How much? How much for a full set of 4 calipers rebuilt even though I'd done it myself not long ago. That's the annoying bit. It's because it doesn't move. To be honest, I don't know why they've got an issue. It's just this one. Also, for the OGs, for everybody who stayed here. Blah, 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 blah. It's quiet, isn't it? It's quiet with that exhaust on. Notice I took the iPad off just in case it fell off. Oh, it's full of water again now. Done its job. We have an airlock. There you go. Hopefully that's gone. I feel like I'm under pressure now, see? I got the paint coming up. And I got like a list as long as my arm of things to do. And I can't be bothered with this brake problem now. Like, tomorrow we're going to fix these front wings. That's one off the list. We'll finish off that intercooler mount. That's another one off the list. What else have I got to do? Oh, so there's the whole... yeah, I did rebuild the brakes. I did. Obviously one of those pistons. I can't remember if I put a new seal kit in the front ones though. I might have just used what I had in there. You've missed me going around all 4 calipers trying to find the problem, and I found one. It's the passenger side front caliper that's sticking. Because I took it out for a spin earlier, and yeah, one of the calipers was sticking on. But yeah, I've got all these jobs I need doing before paint, and I don't want to delay paint, but these jobs need doing. So we'll do those 2 things tomorrow night. The actually I might stream all day tomorrow. It depends what you guys depends what I can do. I'll fill in this under here. We'll sort those wings out, and we might underseal. That's gonna have to be a video though. Car doesn't need paint, brakes for paint. Yeah, all right, cool. I'll check the camera on tomorrow. Then we'll do a live stream all day. Oh, I've got to finish these bonnet vents as well. That's I've done one. I've got to tidy it up. Got to do another one. They're a pain in the ring. They really are a pain. I should have bought an Esco bonnet to help me out, but I'm too tight. And I think it's ready for paint then. I think. Yeah, the brake lines from the master cylinder to the ABS pump are old. The ones from the ABS pump to the front calipers are old, but they've got new stainless flexies on them from there on. And then from the ABS block to the back, they're old. And when they get to the back, I've got new copper ones going to the calipers where there's new stainless lines going to the calipers. Aaron, I don't think I'm doing much spannering right now. I'm just sitting here complaining. Oh, so much work to do. Yeah, Big Red and an old name in caliper rebuilds. I might do it myself. Again. I don't know. I can't remember if I cheaped out and used a seal kit I already had here, or because the thing is, right, it hasn't moved. The car hasn't moved for best part of probably 6 months, maybe. So it's quite reasonable to think that without use, those calipers have seized. Yeah, well, one of them was leaky, yeah. The top one. Is it going to be road legal? Maybe. Depends who's asking. Right. It is 5 to 12. I think I'm done. I think I will put like I said, we will put, should be a quick job to pop the old seals out. I have compressed that, yeah. Mark, I haven't done, yeah, that's a good shout. WD, see if it loosens it up. Marty, sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. I had to do it. I had nothing else to do this week. Yeah, so the caliper, I'll try some WD-40 in it, see if that works. If it doesn't, then we'll strip it down, see if we can free it up. Hopefully that works. Tomorrow I will have I'll chuck the camera on and we'll just have a full day of toying around. That's overfull. Suspension arms. What about the suspension arms? What have I forgotten? Plus, where have you lot been? That's true, yeah. We'll fix the brakes before paint, yeah. Yeah, where have you lot been? There's like 12 of you now. 15 of you now. The last, like, 2 hours has been 4. I'm stuck talking to Chris all day. Check the link pipe between each side of caliper is blocked and letting fluid flow. It isn't blocked, yeah. I could bleed them again. Do you think bleeding would do you think bleeding would fix it? Maybe. Should we try a full bleed with a decent bleeding bleeding kit? What's left before paint? Bonnet vents. Finishing the intercooler. Fixing the front wings. And then the big strip down, the big tear down. Oh no, tell me about it. I've had enough. That boiler really done me in. Had to move a boiler. put it in, sort all the heating out. Then my shower, well, my shower went weeks ago. I'm sure I told everybody my shower went weeks ago. I had a small leak that turned into a big leak. So I ended up ripping my bathroom apart. Unlock if it had air in it. Thing is, the back calipers have been off since I've been fixing that rear axle. So if there's air in the system, and I haven't bled the front one since, so if there's air in the system, then it could have easily seized up. Maybe. Oh, that sucks. 4 months on a bathroom. How big's your bathroom? Thankfully, mine was only. I've only redone the shower, so it was just take the shower out, take the shower tray out without breaking it. That was an effort. And then putting the shower tray back in after fixing all the water, letting the water dry out and stuff. It's not 2 circuits though. It's front left, front left, rear right, front right, rear left, isn't it? That's the circuits. Because you've got redundancy in the braking system. Yeah, I feel you, Marty. I've done that about 5 years ago. Redone the kitchen. We knocked the kitchen through to have one big room, and I ended up with the ceilings down and floors up, and she wanted spotlights, so we were like, it was like a jungle gym hanging from the ceiling with all the wiring. Chaos. All right, so I'm assuming you had the toilet and the bathroom separate then, did you? And you just knocked them through. I think my house had that before, but now it was all one when I bought it. Yeah, Chris, it's definitely corner to corner for braking redundancy. Because if you lost your front brakes, your rear brakes wouldn't have enough juice in them to stop the car. Period correct asbestos. If your fronts fail, your rears work, and vice versa. No, if your fronts, if one circuit fails, you lose one front brake and one back brake, and you keep the others. If they're in the circuit the way you mentioned, if the front brakes go, you've only got rear brakes, and on a lot of cars, the rear brakes aren't man enough to stop a car. Yeah, it's definitely cross the car. So you've got front left, rear right, front left, front right, rear left, front right, rear left, front left, rear right. Yeah, got it in the end. Because if it was the other way around, I would have fitted a line lock kit to this. I bought one and everything until I remembered that I'd need 2 of them to lock off. I'd need to sort the braking system out. Yeah, don't. Yeah, so what? I'm thinking we fix the brake tomorrow. Let's strip that brake caliper down. Do a brake rebuild tomorrow. Yeah, I am struggling. Like I said, I was up at what was I up at Upstate, and then trying to fix that, trying to rip that lock off that caravan. Bleed first in WD-40. Yeah. Yeah, I might be a good shout. Thing is, I gotta get the better half in here and then to bleed with me, and that's like trying to pull teeth. She's good as gold, but when it comes to car stuff, she hasn't a clue. £100. Will you paint them yellow for me as well, Aaron? The kid is off down Tenby with my grandparents, well, my grandparents, his grandparents, because while we haven't had hot water in the house because of the boiler and all that, he's moved up there basically. So I've been kid free for the last 2 weeks. It's been great. It's been since lockdown. It's been me and him in the house pretty much permanently for the last 12 months. But the last 2 weeks he's been up at my parents' house, so it's been deathly quiet. Yeah, I need to get myself a pressure bleeder. I did get a link to one earlier, I think, so not really essential. No, it isn't. You're right. Go and find him. You got plenty of money. I had to nick some off him the other day to pay the gas man. Besides, I don't care if it's essential. It gets him out of my hair. And the poor kid had no heat or hot water. Oh, I just remembered something else I got to do. There's all this wiring in this corner that we've got to sort as well. That can wait till after, can it? That can wait till after. We're low on oil, kids. What's the wiring for? It's basically the front end of the car. All the lights, the fans, the crash sensors and all this sort of stuff. Did I find ambient air temp and crash sensor? Probably not. Oh, don't break the dipstick. They charge a fortune for them. Yeah, right on the low, look. We need some oil. It is something I can sort for when it's off the paint, because I can pull all this out now. Do I plan on having Lexus lights? No, I do not plan on having Lexus lights. I had Lexus lights on my Corsa B, all those years ago. I've actually got a nice set. I've actually got a nice set of lights for the back of this. I don't know if you've seen it. Let's show you over here. Currently on here, I've got some US spec lights. Yeah, so I got those. I got the US spec ones, but I've also got. I got another set in there, but I'm not showing them yet. Sneak peek, vents. They look good. For those of you who missed it, I might as well show you underneath as well. Oh, there's the mess of underseal. I'm not underseal, seam sealer. Good news is it's all seamed up, and around here as well. Put on the fuel cap. That was a nightmare. I tidied up inside. Look, it's all clean. Even the back. Give your nan a shout out. Shout out to Aaron's nan. All this wiring then. What I'm going to do is actually I'm gonna take it, put it in the wheel arch, and then have them come out here on a bulkhead fitting, so I can pull all of this front end off if I need to. Indicators. No, I'm just gonna put, is it silver lines in the white bit? You can get silver line bulbs, can you put, so you can have your indicator there, brake and tail light there, and then reverse light there. Fog light, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't know. I'm not worried about lights. I've got plenty of options. My car history is Corsa B in red. Yeah, have a look at it. Have a look. Oh, gee. There you go. Have a look at some turbos. Corsa B in red. Then I had an Escort Mark 5 in blue, 1.6, horrible thing. I had it just because I was having a kid and I panicked. Then I bought that back in 2008. That is a Megane, by the way, if nobody's seen it before. With a Vauxhall spoiler on it, because YOLO. After that, I had a BMW 320 diesel that was remapped. Stay. Yeah, 320 diesel. Yes, it's minging in it because I've been cutting things for focuses. Then I had a 320 diesel that was remapped. Estate. That was nice. That was a nice car. That was before I popped the hole in the upper strut tower on the back. Then I bought a brand new. I've missed a few cars. I had a Rover 25 as well in between that for a couple of months. Then a 306 diesel for a couple of months because cheap. And then I had the BMW. Then I sold the BMW for. I traded the BMW in for a brand new Ford Focus ST2 in blue. And then I swapped that out for a red ST3. And then I sold that for the, I gave that back and I bought a CLK 500, which is outside. And in need of engine work. And in the meantime, I bought this thing and decided to play about with this. Did you all like my my oil catch tank, by the way? I thought it was pretty neat that I managed to fit it in down there. There is no room down there whatsoever. What was wrong with the Escort Mark V? Speaking of brakes and how I know that, or how I remember that they work front left, rear right, etc. The rear left of that car had a brake problem where the one of the what are they called? The things on the shoes. The thing that makes it go on. Anyway, that was leaking, and I ended up crashing into the back of my mate's Clio. And it was just a bog standard LX thing. Sapphire Causey marks it. See, you've had all the yeah, it is a varied bunch, but you've had all the sort of wheel cylinder is the word I was looking for. Yeah, you seem to have had all the cool cars that people get, whereas I've had all the things that I needed at the time. The BMW was the one I probably paid too much for, but really wanted. So I just paid whatever I wanted for it, because it was a touring. I loved that car. It was a lovely car to drive. Even if it was a 2-litre diesel. But at the time, that thing was in Ammanford, which was about 30 miles away from... There's a story. So when that went to my mate's house, so because I was working on it, I had another one of them, 2-litre, and I was doing about 50 miles a day in it, and it was costing me about 30 quid every couple of days in fuel. At the time, I wasn't as rich as I was now, so I couldn't afford that. So I sold it for a BMW diesel. So when I was doing that mileage, I'd go to work in the morning. So I worked like mornings. I'd start work at 6. That was about 15 miles away. Finish work at 3. Then I'd travel all the way to Ammanford, which is another 20 miles away from work, to work on the car till late at night. And then I'd drive all the way back to Britain Ferry, where I was living at the time. And yeah, I do that like most days. My missus nearly split up with me for that, because I spent so much time in Ammanford. Yeah, that meant that I couldn't afford the fuel, so I bought the BMW. Anyway, that was a long story. Speaking of working into the night, I'm tired now. I'm probably going to go into bed. I'm gonna have a shower. It's my first shower in my new shower today, so fingers crossed it doesn't leak. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Well, you are not. I am. Zafira, nice. Mark III Fiesta. Escort Mark IV van. That sounds cool. A mate of a mate had a Mark II GT Astra. He had nothing but good things about it. Fiat Coupe Turbo, always wanted one of them. Maybe I'll put a 1UZ in them. 1UZ the world. Everybody LS is the world, isn't it? We should start a petition to 1UZ the world. Ooh. Condensation. Oh no, I tell you what that is. I know what that is. That's leftover water from the dishwasher. Oops. Ew, crusty. Yes, you, Marty. Looks like I'm streaming all day tomorrow, so come and join if you want. We'll chat more. As for the rest of you, all 7 of you, I'm going to bed. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll wait for the delay so you can all say bye, just in case you think I'm leaving you. Yeah, well, it sounds like it's going to be an all-day thing anyway. So, multiple toilet breaks, pop in and out. See you all. End. Go. Thank you.